The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. Daniel Dubois has a lot to say when AJ is not around. So if you look at that face-off, things kind of got heated between Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua. And Daniel Dubois has been talking a lot ever since. But of course, Anthony Joshua's not in the room every time Daniel Dubois has something to say. We're going to take a look at tough guy Daniel and his antics since he hasn't been in the same room with Anthony Joshua. All right, so one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Daniel Dubois training on the punching bag. Now, this is significant because someone tweeted out, AJ better be careful because look at the speed on Daniel Dubois. Now, I don't know if it was cap or not. I don't know if it was cap or not, but we're going to take a look at Daniel Dubois hitting the bag. You let me know if you're impressed with Daniel Dubois' speed or if you think it's cap. All right, let's take a look. Let's go Triple D. Right. That speed right there. All right, so let me start down. I'm gonna show you something. What I see. Okay, here's what I see: jab, double jab, combo. Like, watch this: load, 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 do 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 do. Load, 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 do 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 do. Load, load. Like that pace. Like you think that's gonna happen in the fight? But hey, dog, kudos to him. So anyways, that was him on the bag. Where they said like he had this impressive speed. Some people were commenting about it. So it was Daniel Dubois' birthday, and they gave him a cake with AJ's face on it. No pause. I do with that what you will, and you know
he was gonna eat the cake. Oh,
what do most people do with frosting? I believe on. Hey, dog, this is sus.
Wrong, bad idea. It was a bad idea.
Hey, listen. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Start the music.
So he.
Oh no!
That looked a lot like Devin at the carnival. That's all I'm gonna say. Right? You see, no, he stopped the music so he can. He's very proud of what he did too.
Look at his face. You can tell.
Look at him.
Pure satisfaction right there. That's pure
satisfaction right there. You know what I mean? All right. So you saw what he did there. So now we're going to listen to the insight. We're going to get insight into Daniel Dubois' mind about fighting Anthony Joshua and what he's been saying since their face-off. And here it is right here. And this guy doesn't like Anthony Joshua. What's his name? Deshev or whatever. Anthony Joshua. This is the guy Anthony Joshua really didn't want to answer his questions. And so you know he's riding Daniel Dubois hard. Pause. All right.
When he said he was going to smash the chair around your face, what were you thinking?
First off, you got to, he's giving me time. He's warning me, innit? If you're going to do something, you just do it. But I'm going to, just whatever. It's just fun. Whatever. It's mind games and all of that trickery. But I'm ready to fight. I'm sick of all these questions now. I want to get in the ring and fight.
Okay. But what did you think when he stood up? Did you think he was going to have a go?
I'm not sure what I was thinking. It was just going with it. Whatever. Words were exchanged. It didn't mean nothing to me. I'm nothing,
Well, you said you disrespected him, and he doesn't take disrespect lightly.
Disrespect.
Did you disrespect him?
It's not the right word, is it?
Did you disrespect him?
Is there respect in that ring? There's no respect in that ring. And, at the end of the day, this is a fight. If you want respect, go and become a lawyer. Go and become a lawyer or a doctor or something.
When he said he was going to smash
I'm just saying, what are those? Those are not skinnies. What are those? Okay, what is my man Triple D wearing in the gym? All right, but so we're going to take a look at one last video of Daniel Dubois expressing his mindset in talking about Anthony Joshua, and then we're going to discuss tough guy Daniel. Let me restart this real quick. Refresh.
He had on the Bermuda leggings.
You know, people going about his experience. I think I've more experience boxing from the age of about 7 and junior ABAs to schoolboys, and all of that experience is inside of me. So bringing out on the night is going to be what it's all about. In front of 90,000.
97,000.
97,000, yeah. It's going to be epic.
What do you think about his chin?
I've got to test it and see for myself. Just rain punches down on him. You know, my power's a bit different from everyone else. I'm just going to use my instincts and go for that, and be in the fight, make the fight happen, and, you know, win it.
No fear at all?
No, none at all. And let's go and win this damn fight.
So, yeah, that video appears courtesy of Box Nation. Subscribe to Box Nation. So, Trill Dollar Bill.
I'm glad he didn't say that IQ was going to help him win this fight.
The views and opinions of Trill do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all the other faces you see on the screen. Mine and my brother G. All right, now Trill Dollar.
Oh man.
Now Trill Dollar Bill. You heard tough guy Daniel Dubois. What's your reaction to the stuff he's doing? You know, punching
Dubois. Daniel Dubois got mind control over AJ. You know what I'm saying? When he around, he don't say nothing. But when AJ leave, he start talking again. You know what I'm saying? And Daniel Dubois, man, it looked like he was underwater with the elastic bands on throwing punches. I don't see the speed that everybody else sees. I don't know. The boy is looking like food, and we asked the people in the comment section to give us a food, and they said shepherd's pie. That's what Daniel Dubois is going to be, shepherd's pie, for AJ, and I believe it so very so. But yeah, you know, on a positive note, I think Daniel Dubois is a good kid. I really do. If it wasn't for his size and stuff, I'd be like, this ain't for you guys. This ain't. It's like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard not to like him, his personality, because he really is. He's just like a wholesome kid. You know what I'm saying? He's just like a good kid, man. Good lad, man. But yeah, he's gonna get sparked out by AJ. He definitely gonna get sparked out.
It's weird because, like, you know, some things you know, it's a metaphor. Some things are symbolic, and just to see AJ's face on, it's like, is he implying that? Is he trying to say in a weird way that AJ got the cakes? Like, I don't know. Like, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Boy,
saying he's sweet.
What you saying? Sure, you know what I mean, Daniel. Nah, look, man. In all seriousness, Daniel Dubois, when they talk about Simon Jordan, for example, mentioning Anthony Joshua's last two opponents, Anthony Joshua's last two opponents at least proven that they can compete at the highest level. And when I say at the highest level, if you consider Tyson Fury the highest level, they were both competitive with Tyson Fury, and they both, you know, have solid enough history in combat sports. But when you look at the last two opponents for Daniel Dubois, they were the stuff of resume building. And trust me, I would know. You have Gerald Miller, who was coming back off a suspension for PED use. He was like 300 some odd. Well, he's always 300 pounds, so that's not a great example. But he was heavier than usual in his fight prior to fighting Daniel Dubois, and he had to lose a lot of weight. Now, go pull the tape. He looked horrible. So now, although he beat Gerald Miller was never a guy who had magnificent speed or power. His thing was he threw punches and bunches for a big man, and he overwhelmed his opponents, which is not what he brings to the table anymore now that he doesn't have the PEDs in his system. And so Daniel Dubois beat Gerald Big Baby Miller, and kudos to him. Now, someone said in the comment section, how can you guys say you're unbiased and then say you want to see AJ take his head off guillotine style? Well, let me answer that question to you. We talk about fights on a fight-by-fight basis, right? Now, when Daniel Dubois was fighting Gerald Miller, I picked Daniel Dubois to beat Gerald Miller, right? When Daniel Dubois fought Philip Hergovich, I picked Daniel Dubois to beat Philip Hergovich. Now, you can go watch the tape if you want to, sir, or ma'am, or whatever you are, however you identify, right? However you identify, madam, who wrote that comment, right? Listen, what I do is take it on a fight-by-fight basis. So I picked him to win those fights. But now he's fighting Anthony Joshua. So now I have to give my opinion of this fight based on who he's fighting, right? So listen to what I'm saying. I think that Anthony Joshua is going to spark him out. That's just my opinion based on the fight. Now, if he was fighting someone else, I would give you that. But now diving into this right here. For me, the stuff he's saying, it all sounds like it's been pushed into his mind through his boxing coach, through Frank Warren, through his dad, because Daniel Dubois, like Trill said, is a nice guy. Like, you know, I have no hard feelings, you know, towards Daniel Dubois. Pause and whoever. Like, listen, my point is, I got to be honest though. His dad stands basically at the ring for Daniel Dubois fights, like right there on the ring, yelling to him, and he's allowed to do it. So first things first, Eddie Hearn and AJ need to make sure that Daniel Dubois' dad is not allowed to stand right there at the ring and yell and encourage his son and do all the stuff. Because, like, to me, that was a major distraction. I watched that fight with Hergovich, and I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, how come they don't tell this dude to go sit down somewhere? Like, either he's the chief second or he needs to sit his behind down. He's like so close he could put his hand in the ring and trip Hergovich, yelling instruction to Daniel Dubois. All right. So here's my thing.
No dessert. No dessert. If you don't hit him, you ain't getting no dessert.
He said, I'm gonna take the girls away. You good? I'm gonna take the girls away if you don't.
No, Papa, not the girls. No.
She can't come over. She can't come over. No. But like for real, the thing with Daniel Dubois is I just don't believe him. I'm not mad at what he's saying. I just don't believe him. It just doesn't come off as authentic. It just doesn't feel, it just all feels like scripted, rehearsed. Like even when he said, every baby has a daddy and I'm going to spank you. Like, I know he practiced that in the mirror like all week. He was preparing. It was fed to him probably by his trainer or whatever. And then he went and he executed and he felt so good about himself. Like none of it just feels real. It's just like, yo, Daniel, just go in there and box. Like the last time you talked a lot of trash, it didn't end well for you. And I don't think this is going to end well for you because I don't see the speed. I don't see anything impressive. His last two wins, they were both guys who were hyped up. And again, he's in there with AJ, and I think he's going to get demolished. But, hey, if I'm wrong, come back and see me.
I hope he was holding back in that video. I really do. Please like and subscribe. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Then check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill. It's my brother Caden. It's LLG for life. We the Boxer Bros.